everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm your host for the next half an hour, Lady D. So I hope you've all had an amazing week. So the week that's coming up, it is, I feel like it's still going to be a pretty good week with the planets. We don't really have much oppositions. We will have an opposition coming into next week with Mars and Venus and Mercury, but for now we're okay. We've still got a lot of energy coming in Sagittarius. So we do have the Sun, we've got Mercury, and we've got Venus all in Sag this week still. So with this energy, I feel like it's sort of over blanketing the other energies that are out there. And I do feel like it is about, in Sagittarius, it is about having fun. It is about, can be about travel. And it can also be about like taking risk. We're dealing with Venus, we're dealing with love, so we're dealing with relationships as well as money because it does both. And then with Mercury, it's the communication, it's also our mind, so it's how we think. So we're going to be thinking more about, we're not wanting to limit ourselves or be boxed in. We're probably going to be looking at going out, being more social, taking risks. And we could also be looking at travel, this is a travel aspect. Sagittarius rules the ninth house, which does rule travel. It also rules education. So it could be aspect where you're thinking of what to study or doing a new course. So we got this energy of fire, but it's a fire, Sagittarius, it's a fire without the ego, I find, or without the strength. It still burns, but it's more about having fun. It's a very lighter energy than when we have a Leo or than when we have Aries, which are very strong energies. And it's adaptable energy. Sagittarians it's a mutable sign, so it is all about it is about adapting to things and adapting. So we've still got the Uranus in Taurus, which is creating the unexpected events around the world and with our weather too. And then we've still got Chiron, which is in Aries. And I feel like there could be an aspect this week where there does come up, there's a little bit of victim mentality. When we're looking at Chiron, I find that it is pain, but it also in Aries, it's pain with leadership. It can be pain like sort of with ourselves, but globally we're looking at more leadership with that there. And we've got Jupiter that's going direct now. So Jupiter's finally moving forward, the planet of luck, which is in Pisces. So Pisces, it's a very spiritual sign. So it is, a good time if you want to do any like workshops on spirituality or light work, like being a light worker, it is a good time with that, with Jupiter going direct. And we have Neptune. What I feel like is going to be coming up this week as well, what I've written down in my notes. So I've got here that create your own unique balance. So I feel like this week it is going to be creating a balance. And I do feel like there is going to be some sort of conflict we've got these energies here that sort of says be free and have fun and go out. But then we still have that Saturn in Aquarius coming to the last part of Aquarius. And as Saturn goes through the sign, it does get stronger. So this can bring a light on maybe things to do with technology going the right way, with also setting boundaries. They say that Saturn's a teacher. I see it more as problems, but people do, I guess it's a positive when I say it's a teacher. So it can create some hiccups to do with anything that's ruled by Aquarius, which we are looking at things like showing compassion to people, humanitarian, this technology side of things, as well as freedoms too. An Aquarian also is a sign that's similar to Sag, where it doesn't like to be boxed in or trapped. So this week I do feel like it is going to be about creating a balance, but it's like your own unique balance. Everyone has their own limitations of what they do and don't do, what they can do. I've also got here, try to stay motivated as the best that you can, because we do have that Mars in retrograde. So that can also make people not as motivated when Mars, it's because it's a planet of motivation, being active, going for it. And it's in a Gemini sign, which Gemini is, it's very chatty, it's very sociable. It is about could be about, moving and getting things done, but it's going retrograde, so backwards. So I have got this week. It's good to just try and stay motivated. Always got here. Keep to your plans and stay on track and stay focused. I got here people, and I feel like this is more the Chiron areas. I got people will talk, like be like a blame game, but also that victim mentality may come up with people around you this week. I've also got here, an aspect of trying to break free from the mold. And I feel like this is the Saturn Aquarius, about breaking free from those limitations and what people are trying to put you in a box. And it's a good week just to be inspired and to create things. I've got know that it is the time to learn and to research a topic. So I feel like having all this Sag energy about there is about researching. So it is a time to research any projects you want to do or any topics. And I've got here. There's got don't I feel like don't it's not a week to be bossy. You know, we're energies that we've got around here. Being bossy is probably not going to help you this week. And I've got always look on the positive side. So always look on the bright side of life or positive. Try and always this week look things as positive. The energies I feel like can be a bit lighter. And I've got don't let life pass you by. As I said, I do feel like with the energies that are coming up, it is about being more motivated or trying to be more motivated and going out. And I've got the Chinese whispers that could be coming around people. And I've got see past the fog or any like manipulations going around you, but looking through the fog. And I feel like that will start to lift up for certain people around the world, and people will be able to see things in a different way or different light too. Okay, so let's go to the callers now and just see where we're going to go. So we've got here more people from Adelaide. So we've got Alice here, who's in Adelaide, South Australia. So hi, Alice, how are you?
Hi, good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How can I
Hello?
help you today? Hi, are you there?
Okay. Hi, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
I have questions surrounding work opportunities and which directions I should go.
Okay, let's have a look here. Let me go here. Let's work. Taking it. I feel like with you that there's no limitation. It's like the sky's the limit with you. And it's like you're seeking abundance, but also I feel like you're seeking rapid change, or you want things to start rolling. But it's like I see like a big ball rolling down a hill, but it's getting faster and faster. I kind of feel like July next year is when you're going to hit like a peak or like I'm hearing like jackpot. So something about July next year, or when things are going to head more in it's the right direction. But I also feel like there could be some travel coming up here for you for work as well.
Okay.
I do see a lot of success that's coming up even in the cards for you. But I also feel like
a lot of what, sorry?
Success. But there's a thing about, I also feel like it's about being patient and waiting. And I feel like in February next year, it's like kind of like trying to pull something along or pull like you're trying to pull this heavy load. So February might be a little bit of a stretch, but I just feel like July, there's some sort of celebration with work here in July that's coming up.
Okay.
Let's see.
Would this be in the same occupation I'm currently in, or in a new in my current job, or in a new job?
I do feel like there is aspect of study or learning. So I'm seeing with a book, so I do feel like that is about some form of study or learning.
Okay.
Learning. What is it that you're doing now? I see you being very busy. What is it that you're doing now? Your current work?
I work in the adult industry.
Oh, okay. So when did I thought it was like to do with the I just kept on seeing the like outdoors, like in the vine, what's it called? The we make the wine. The I can't think of the name. The vineyards. vineyard. That's it. I I like feel like the vineyard, so I was like, I wonder if it's like in that.
That's interesting.
But I do see this because like I don't feel like she's working on a vineyard, but I could see a vineyard. But I know that there's this card sitting out to me. This card, I feel like it's about travel because it's like the cat's holding the world. And to me, when I saw it, I just got like travel. But I feel like it's a slow process. But I also feel like there could be the July that I'm talking about, the success, that could be an exit from there. This card's also sending out to me as well. But but I feel like it's a smooth transition into something that it's going to be stable. Hearing reality, so whether it's like maybe even like reality TV show, but I see you expanding and going forward. The business that you're in, I feel like I just feel like something about February where it's going to be a bit of a hard pull. But I also see you like I think like you're editing like video, you're with the computer, but you're editing things. There's a lot that you're doing. I feel like you multitask because I see you with like a lot of hands. It's like I see you with like an octopus with like all these hands doing different things.
Yes.
So I do see you doing different things, multiple things. But I just feel July is when the door opens up and it's career. I do feel like it could be a change. But it's a positive change to maybe about behind the scenes of things a lot more too with you.
Okay, that's interesting because I've always considered, you mentioned reality TV. Not that that's ever been anything that I've been interested in, but I have considered doing a book, which is I can't see myself studying as such, but with the idea of a book and editing, that would go along with what I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, it's like I saw the book. So to me, a book it can be like literally that would fit in. I could see you walking around with a book.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're quite smart too. I feel like have you graduated from uni at all? Have you been to university? Because I do see like a graduation hat. So I don't know if you have graduated or you have gone to university.
I did university, but only for a year and a half. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And it wasn't particularly something that came easy for me at all.
Yeah, that's understand. But I do feel like that could be something you do revisit at a time. I see also. Where am I going? I'm going 1, 2. I do see children around you as well. I got like one that I got 2 children around you, and I do feel like it is about. I just see you busy and on the phone a lot. And I feel next year you might be getting more involved with the children and what they're doing as well. Something about children.
Okay.
Too.
Yep.
Anything else?
Yep.
I'm just seeing anything else that I need to tell you. Is that I just keep hearing slow and steady wins the race. I feel like you're trying to at the moment you're trying to really speed up and get things moving, but it's like it's just not that right timing yet. So it's like you're wanting to sort of run before the walk, but it's just not the right bit yet. But I feel next year is when you're going to really embrace change and embrace certain things too. And I do feel like you're going to coming up to Sydney at some stage too. I'm going to say around October, November of coming up to Sydney because I see the Harbour Bridge for you. And
I
also feel like you could be even like some sort of like influencer or something as well. But yeah, do you have any questions for me?
No, that's been fantastic. I really appreciate your time. What about, is there anyone handsome coming along?
Let's have a quick look for you. Let's see for boyfriend, anything for partners. I feel like I don't know if it's like an ex.
Hard in my industry.
I don't know if it's like an ex or there's someone that I'm just hearing like it's the sign for me. It's like there's an ex that maybe he's I've got a female with me here, and she's telling, like, she's just got a nose and she's holding a nose, so it kind of means to me it could be like a smell. So I don't know if your ex had like left dirty socks around or something, or there was a smell, but I just feel like there's something about an ex. Okay, let's have a look for the future. Oh boy, okay, there was conflict. Look, I feel like there will be someone coming up on the cards, but I'm not feeling like at this moment, at this instant, that it could be. I mean, hearing the song that you can't hurry love, you just have to wait. I do feel like there's something about 2000, and this is a way off, but 2026 and 2025, I feel like there's something picking up there. I just feel like it's like there's a two scale, there's two ways where men go with you. It's like either way, and you just can't find one that's going to maybe tick the boxes on your list or do you know, where we're wanting it to go. But they are going to come. The person that you do for me, I kind of feel like you're going to meet someone within maybe if it's whatever industry you're working in at the time, that's like within the industry. I feel like it's a face-to-face meeting through people, but I feel like you're going to be sort of like you know of this person, but not know the person. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, got you.
But it's something, about 225. They might not even be living in Australia. They may be from overseas too.
Okay.
That's what I get.
Yep.
Okay. Hope you have a good day, and thank you for calling in.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Take care.
That's okay. Bye. Okay, the next we have Julian, who's in Maple Shade in New Jersey. So hello, Julian. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
I am just look today. This is like it's almost been 3 years. Like the last Thanksgiving was like the last time everyone was together with my mom. She passed suddenly, and I just haven't been looking into anything. I don't know that you can see with my mom and like my career, I guess.
Okay. All right. Sure. Okay.
But mainly about my mom.
That your mom. So did you say it was it? Okay, cool. So it's Thanksgiving over there in America. So happy Thanksgiving to all our viewers. So you just your mom. So your mom has passed over. Okay, I'm going to see if I can find see if I can connect to your mother, see if I can bring her in. I know you were reminiscing and saying about like with the family and Thanksgiving. But would your mum, would she cook? Would she do most of the cooking here at the Thanksgiving that you would have with her? Because I'm just seeing.
She always did the cooking, but not Thanksgiving. My dad always did the turkey and the stuffing, but my mom would make like all the other stuff.
Okay. I'm just seeing her bringing. That may have done the cooking, but it's like I see her bringing out this big tray of the turkey, but it could just be the Thanksgiving. And I'm seeing the, I see it in movies, but it's the. I think you guys have pumpkin of the sweet potato. It's like orange in like a dish, and it's like, but everything is, the table is just full of food, and she's just. I feel like your mum. She's very proud of herself. So I do feel like she's a very proud cook, and I feel like that she's a very kind, but she's also unique. She's given me the word unique, so I feel like she's a kind of a very unique. I'm going to use the word soul because she's given me the word soul as well. And
because she didn't pass on Thanksgiving. That was just the last time we were together, and then she passed a few days later in December, very unexpectedly. So.
That's okay. That's okay. She's just showing me about Thanksgiving. That's all. But I just feel like she's a very unique. She's like a very unique. I mean, again, the word unique. So she's a very unique lady, and a very special lady. And this woman, I feel like she really she loved her family, but she's sending a lot of love to you as well. And she's letting me know that I know I can tell by you talking, but it has been a struggle as well. But it's like everyone needs a call. Everyone needs to, it's like I need to call everyone to come around. It's like everyone's kind of lost, or everyone doesn't, it's like, saying, but I need to call everybody, I need to call people. So I don't know if you're all, yeah, but I have this feeling of feeling lost as well.
Yeah.
And okay, and I'm also seeing her. I feel like mending things, like with a cotton, like clothes, like we're mending. Like I don't know what she's doing, but it's like I got cloth, but I'm mending something, and I've got like the needle and the cotton. So um, so I feel like she could mend things, or she could fix things, like maybe clothes, or even like socks. But I feel like I'm mending something.
She could sew, and I am 36 and still cannot sew. So yeah, she was like always be like, fixing my stuff, because she would say, Jillian, how can you not sew? You're an adult. So
it's always, don't worry, it's always the way. It's always the way. But she was very good at what she did. I feel like and this woman is this one also, I feel like there's a lot of love here with her husband, your father, and it was just I just feel like it was a close knit. Like I feel like I'm really close, but she keeps on saying or talking about bringing people together, or people can need coming together, because I feel like some sort of like there's a split, or there's some sort of divide here too, and it's like going out to like different networks. And I also feel like too she's got like lipstick, and she's putting like I feel like red lipstick. So I feel like maybe she wore makeup, or always made herself she looked good, or something about wearing lipstick.
yeah, always with her
with her too. And she's like on the other side, she's your champion, like she's your cheerleader, because she's cheering you on, and and at the moment it's like I feel like it is feeling a bit deflating, but it's like you need to bounce back. She's saying like I need to bounce back. So she's with you through these times as well. And I feel like she would try to hide her the illness, what was wrong with her. She was trying to hide it, because I feel like I'm just trying to put my best face forward, and I don't want people to know like how sick I am, or I'm just trying to hide what's actually going on in how she's feeling, because it's like she wants everyone to like not worry so much about her, but she's like putting up a big, a strong front on, a strong front. I feel like your dad's a strong man, but she's also a strong lady, and she really has that strength. Okay, what else have we got with her?
She never wanted to be a burden.
Yeah, that's what I feel. That's what I feel with her. And I just like she's also with your dad as well, and she's just instead of giving him support. There's also a big thank you to your father, because I feel like he tried to care for her as much as he could, and there is a thank you for that, for him, because she's telling me it wasn't easy, is what she's saying. But he was also I feel like he was like her rock, or like someone that would ground her as well. But she does want you to like celebrate. But I don't know if you're going to light a candle for her, because I feel like I'm lighting a candle, and it is like for her in memory, or like her honor. So because she's lighting a candle. So if you're doing that, she's giving out thanks. And I don't know if it was
her
her,
for her
or if it's someone.
It's in the beginning of January, and we do we do still do a cake and blow out a candle for her.
Oh, That's nice. She's thanking you for that. And I also see like roses. I don't know if she grew, I feel like maybe she grew like, or someone, if not her, someone's growing roses. I feel like there's roses, but it's roses on a plant. And she's got, like I've got also the tools to do gardening. Like I've got a little spade and a little rake, and I'm going to garden, but I've got roses with me, or the roses,
Mm-hmm.
the plant. So, and I've also
Yeah.
got, um, she's also holding, so this lady was cremated as well. You've got her cremated?
What is it? I'm sorry.
Cremated. So you've got her, so she may not have been buried, she may have been cremated.
Oh,
So I'm seeing her,
yeah.
yeah. So I'm seeing her, she's holding an urn. So I feel like it's her urn or it's her ashes. So I don't know if someone's got her ashes.
I
But
do.
to see her like oh, okay, because she's holding the ashes. Um, okay, that's good. She's she's saying that, I do feel like there's a talk, or there's going to be a talk of maybe scattering them somewhere, or there's an aspect of her wanting to be free, because it's like it's time, and if it's just like a little bit, I just feel like it's time to, just like being, as an aspect of being free. But she's scattering them in some sort of garden. I feel like I'm in a where I would scatter them, it would be like around a tree, or I'm in a backyard somewhere, um, to scatter them, when it's the right time. But she's sending you a lot of love, and she does want you to celebrate, this, like the festive season coming up, and with today. And she's just saying, remember me always. And she's saying, I'm always going to be by your side, and I'm your cheerleader here, cheering you on, because she's saying you have such a good and magical soul, and it's time for you to start also get going for what you want as well in life. So you hold yourself back a little bit, and she wants you just to, start putting yourself first and moving forward. But she's sending a lot of love.
Anything about like, I just, I guess, have guilt. I left. She really wanted me to leave the night. She was doing pretty good, and it just happened very fast. Like, but she and I left. I listened to her, and then everything went downhill that night. And
Okay. Don't worry. I just hearing you say, don't worry. Look, when the time is right, your work, the working aspect will take off. It will take off. And this is to do with, just quickly, I'll give you a quick reading, about that. Is that networking is the key. And I do see there is a good times, and there is abundance coming for you. It is time also with you. I feel like more money will be coming in, and I do feel like it is going to be around early next year. But thank you for calling in. We gotta go now, but I hope you have a really good Thanksgiving, and all the best.